And so we reached the final episode of House of Dragon. Not sure what to expect. I was lucky enough that I haven't actually seen any spoilers so far, apart from some maybe when it comes to the further future. But I was sort of expecting that maybe Rhaenyra would die in this episode somehow. But I don't think she will, because I realized that she still has a big role to play. She got all these dragons. Basically what happened in the last episode, Rhaenyra got herself some peasants. Now they're gonna ride her dragons, and like not everyone is quite happy about that, because well, you know how the elites are with the commoners. They don't really like to, well, eat from the same plate, sort of. Daemon has been doing still the same thing. That was by far the least interesting storyline this season. He's just been sort of high or whatever, doing whatever it was. We have seen Jace not very happy with his mother, and we have seen Aemond stopping Vhagar. So there's a nice plot line there, because back then when it was Luke, he wasn't able to, and now it seems like he can control Vhagar a bit more. But also there's been some big dragons there on the island, one that's second biggest to Vhagar, so it's sort of understandable that they wouldn't really go after Rhaenyra as willingly as before. I know that it's a finale. Oh, I just realized the title is The Queen Who Ever Was. Oh, that's an interesting choice of words. It's like Rhaenys, you know, the queen that never was, I guess. I don't know what that means. I don't have time to really think about that, because we are jumping straight into the finale. And like I said, I know that it's a finale, but I wish they would sort of follow up on the Lady Mysaria kiss. I did hear that in the book that Rhaenyra is sort of bi, I guess, which was, you know, fairly obvious based on the previous episode. But now I'm sort of shipping that. Oh, Alicent, because I've been sort of shipping Rhaenyra and Alicent, as I guess half of the internet does. Alicent, she is taking vacation. The last time I saw her, she was just floating away. Oh. Okay. I wonder how long it took them to train that monkey to like go like that.
Even if I wanted to.
Again, you plead poverty. It is hollow stuff from the mouth of a Lannister, whose very stables and sculleries are carved into a mountain of gold.
And we will need it before this war is done.
Is she negotiating?
Break the blockade and it will benefit you.
Blockade or no, Essos is as rich and is as vast.
It seems you need us more than we need you.
What's with the wig? It looks so odd. Oh, another one.
What of them?
Give us the stepstones. A smattering of rocks. Hardly a sacrifice to the lords of Westeros.
What's in it?
Those rocks have been disputed for a generation. Your pirates, waylaid ships, taken slaves, cargo.
Bro was like,
To us outright if you prevail. And all that will cease. We will impose a simple tax on those passing through.
You will drive up the price of basic goods.
It is better than starving, surely.
A fleet of warships, then. Sailing at your command, they would break the blockade and hold the passage.
Very well. The Prince Regent may have me hanged for this.
With the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
Now, calm down.
Of course, there is one more condition.
I was rather set on a bath and a flagon of wine.
The commander of our fleet must agree to go with you. His name is Lohar. The sailors are fiercely loyal to him. If he does not lead them, they will not fight.
Why does he care who goes?
Very well. Let us meet this commander then.
Why is he sitting down? Does he know that Lohar is there? Are they holding him somewhere there hidden to make an entrance?
Admiral Lohar.
Oh, they were.
This is Tywin Lannister of Casterly Rock.
Oh.
Well met, Lord Tywin.
Oh. That's why.
It's Thailand.
What sort of man are you?
Beg your pardon?
A poet? A philosopher?
Who's
I am
that?
master of ships at King's Landing.
I'm digging the vibe.
But also tall.
Wait.
I will not sail with a man who cannot best me.
What does she mean by that?
At what?
No. Okay. Ooh. What happened there? wonder if he's doing any better. I'm sure his memory is fine.
Wouldn't go amiss.
Your Grace.
Just a little. You were a good man all while.
A word, Your Grace.
He's doing much better, it seems. Maybe not much.
I must ask you, Your Grace, to steel yourself. We must leave King's Landing quickly, and we will not return for some time. The Pretender has found 3 new riders for her dragons.
That's impossible.
Your brother thought the same. He flew to challenge her and was rebuffed. Fled in terror, from what I hear.
He deserves no less.
Be that as it may, he has gone in fury to Sharp Point and laid waste to the whole of the town.
He did that?
Fucking mad cunt.
Yeah.
She really did it then.
Yes.
Oh, he meant her. I thought he meant Aemond.
Point in all this then.
The gods are cruel, Your Grace, but I hope you can see the urgency.
No, I am the king. Why must I run?
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you. You were in danger before, and now he is thwarted and he is angry. There is no telling what he will do, but we have an opportunity while he is away.
An opportunity to push him out. Take me to my throne, and once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
When Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons and you without Vhagar, what then?
How many dragons did I have? 2?
I have, over the years, in anticipation of little bumps in the road, moved the greater part of Harrenhal's gold reserves to the Iron Bank in Braavos. We can live well and remain until what is coming has passed.
You want to take me to Essos to live with the goat fuckers?
With us
Just to live.
holidays,
Rather you do it.
like your mother.
My dragon is dead.
Oh,
Burnt and disgusting, and I'm a cripple.
You're not alone.
My cock is destroyed. Did they tell you that? It burst in the flames like a sausage on a spit.
Do not despair, Your Grace. There are better days ahead. Let your brother and the Pretender destroy themselves in blood and bitterness. When they are spent and their armies in tatters, we will return, and the people will rise up to meet us.
I can't even piss without it running down my leg.
They will be tired of endless deprivation and fear. They will hail the returning king, Aegon the Victorious, risen from the ashes.
I mean, that's nice, but
Aegon
far-fetched.
the Peacemaker.
Plan, right?
Aegon the Rebuilder.
Aegon the realm's delight.
Why is she still walking? I think she's looking for a dragon for herself. She doesn't want a small one, she wants a big one.
I might never eat fish again. What are you doing here? Remove your feet from the table.
Oh my god.
Not, Ulf.
It's not up to you, Ulf.
Who's it up to then, boy? He is the Prince, Ulf. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Prince Jacaerys Velaryon, right here. Who'd have thought it?
He lives here.
I'll have an apology from you.
Oh, the young prince! And look at that hair. As dark as they say. Let them tell us we don't have Targaryen blood, eh?
My mother is the queen.
Dragon riders, both. You and I. Cut from the same cloth.
Bro, stop.
Sacred inheritance of which you know nothing.
Forgive him, my prince. He's not much used to the manners of court.
Or any manners at all, I'd say. Do you know what has happened this last hour? The so-called Prince Regent has burned Sharp Point down to its stone. Thousands of its folk, dead or lost, its harbour in ashes. Will you prepare to face such an enemy? Or will you stay here and make yourself easy? If you hinder our efforts through sloth or unreadiness, I will see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
The prince is so intense. The actor is always, you know, giving it all, I feel like. He's always like, yelling at everyone. But this one is nice. He should have stayed. They could have a proper convo. The other one.
The new riders are a boon to us. But now the deed is done, I cannot erase my doubts. We know little of who they are. Adam of Hull, at least, is known to you.
Shipwright in my employ, and it is reported to me that he is a man of integrity. I've had little to do with him, to my regret. But the beasts have been claimed. You now have a great advantage. You must strike quickly.
I had hoped my advantage may be in deterrence. Vhagar has ever been our foremost threat, and she is now overmatched.
Vhagar is not his only dragon.
The third brother is untested. He's never left Old Town. And his dragon is younger than Vermac.
But a dragon nonetheless, and you forget another.
Helena. She does not ride. She has no taste for it.
Ah.
She may yet be compelled.
Still, Helena is no warrior.
Aemon thought himself invincible. He has now discovered he is not. He will be angry, desperate. He will not stop at burning Sharp Point, and he will not be denied.
You speak truly. I wish it was not so. How goes the sea snake?
Better than you. My ship is no longer the Sea Snake. She was a testament to my own glory. I've given her a new name.
Rhaenys.
The queen who never was.
Oh, same pretty much.
Corlys, I thank you.
What I do now, I do for her. Your Grace, you are ready. You have 6 dragons under your banner. My ships sail at your command, but the Lannisters are marching, and the High Towers from Old Town. You must crush this beast at its head, and before too many days have flown.
Okay, Rhaenyra.
Of course, another player that is yet to be revealed.
Daemon. Okay, Rhaenyra, if you have time for that, you surely have time to perform a little romance.
Dragons do eat pigs, I assume.
Practice prefers them.
Sir Alfred Broom has come to see you.
Interesting.
Oh, he's there.
Sent as an emissary from the Queen.
You've arrived just in time to see my new army, Broom.
It's very large. May I have a word in private, Your Grace? I would speak honestly with you.
I'd expect nothing less.
I was faithful to the king, your brother. I pledge my banners to Rhaenyra, his heir. I will never serve the usurpers or the whelps of Old Town. But there are battles to be fought. And in times like this... Did you hear something?
Did that stream mock him? Or,
this place will have you barking at the moon.
Or Daemon? What's he calling?
While you have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered.
Rhaenyra will chart her own course, for good or ill.
But you are a leader of men. If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you.
I never took you for a turncloak, Sir Alfred.
Rhaenyra's intentions are good, but what we need in this moment is a king.
What a traitor. Okay, so he's the traitor. Wow. That's actually horrible that Rhaenyra sent him, trusting him. No, honestly, if I were Daemon, I wouldn't do whatever I was planning anyway, just to spite him, just to... But then again, Daemon does want to be a king. Ah. Oh.
It appears that the Pretender sent boats to collect those among the small folk who believed they had any drop of Targaryen blood.
Let no vessel come or go from our harbour without our inspection.
This will hinder the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
Look at him walking like...
Why does everybody hate us?
They're unhappy. And unhappy people look for someone to hate.
Oh, she's back from her bath.
We didn't order the blockade.
But we are the crown, so they expect us to break it.
I was happier before I was queen.
What would you think about leaving this place?
Where would I go?
The Prince Regent, Your Grace.
Helena, here you are, mother.
He wants a rider.
Just going to bed.
The crown has need of your service.
Now.
The Pretender has raised new riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemon.
I do not wish to fight.
Our wishes must take second place now to what is necessary to preserve the throne.
I won't burn anyone.
It isn't a question. They have defiled our birthright, made commoners into dragon lords. It is a sin and must be punished.
May I remind you, you're still the queen.
As you were once. And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
Was it peril that moved you to burn the town of Sharp Point? Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation? You wish to rule the Seven Kingdoms, but you rain ruin and death upon its small folk when you've been insulted, because it makes you feel strong. And now you seek to corrupt your sister, of all our line the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
Who will protect her if she cannot protect herself?
And who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Our very lives, would you not have us prevail?
Not like this.
Gosh, he's such a great actor.
Not like this.
Oh, yeah, you tell him. She's fierce after taking her bath.
Your Grace.
Grand Maester, I must again request your assistance. I need passage and your discretion.
Oh, I forgot that he existed.
Do you think nothing of your oath, Lord Commander?
I think of nothing else, my lord.
Steward's son from Dawn, fucking the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Former queen. She has broken no oath for all I may have done.
I could send you to the wall.
You could. Stay in the High Tower name for a generation. King's mother in his hand.
She is my sister.
She saved my life. Once from the headsman's axe and once from myself. Since then, she has been the beacon I follow.
But don't you see? I love her. This is a thing. Oh.
Do not think I have no shame in me, sir. Desire for women has brought me grief after grief.
Then resist it.
I would that it was so simple.
Your brothers in the King's Guard find a way.
Do they? Perhaps they do. Or perhaps all men are corrupt. And true honor is a mist that melts in the morning.
That is a bleak philosophy.
I have no philosophy. Or rather, my philosophy was this: to protect the righteous and dispense justice on the rest. But now, you saw what I saw. The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet. And all our fine thoughts, all our endeavors are as nothing.
Because becoming a poet.
We march now toward our annihilation. To die will be a kind of relief.
To all of us, I think.
Don't you think?
Oh, buddy. Oh. I kind of think he's having the time of his life, to be honest.
You have impressed me, Lord Timon. King's Landing has sent a most doughty ambassador.
You will testify to the worth of the ambassador by agreeing to his most humble request.
I will most certainly consider it.
Do you think they will date? Or maybe she could date Rhaenyra or something. I don't know. I kind of feel like I keep looking for a person.
Have you eaten the flesh of your enemies?
What?
I have not. And I would not.
So you reject the hospitality of my house?
Ah, she's messing with you.
A jest, my lord. What do you take me for? A jest? Come.
It's fun.
It does not befit a prince to pout.
I'm not pouting.
What would you call it then?
I'm reading.
While your mother waits?
They are an insult to us, to what makes us Targaryens. If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common. Or you.
You know what I am.
I don't care. You are the crown prince. And here you are sulking because you believe that if not for the dragon or the trappings of your station that you are nothing. Do you believe that you are the first noble heir who was not sired by his noble father? Such is the way of the world, Jace, and in resenting it you only diminish yourself.
Easy enough to say. I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
Then prove to them that you are worthy. Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
I see his point, I guess. Hard to adjust. Oh, shit. She's still on it. Looking for a dragon, I assume.
Here come my lads, my comely boys, and split your sacks ashore. For you'll be sailing many days afore you get some more. So grease the mast and send it up betwixt the wind and water. Hoist me, lads, and hoist again. Salute the captain's daughter.
Well done, Lord Tyrant!
They're fun too.
Good song! Well delivered!
It's Thailand.
You have proven yourself most accommodating and more accomplished than one would think. To look at you, I will be pleased to sail at your side. And my captain's with me.
He's like, oh, she likes me.
To the gullet on the morrow! And let the sea snake rue the day we meet again.
Yeah, my king will be well pleased to friendship.
I thought that they would ignore him.
It is late.
Before you go, Lord Thailand, you are a handsome man, and you have proven your worth and virility. I wish to have children by you.
You want me to?
Indeed. I want you to fuck my wives.
What? Wives?
How many wives do you have?
What is going on there? I bet she has as many wives, and I expect Rhaenyra to have.
Taming a dragon's thirsty work.
Where is Miss Arya?
Oh, and some more of these little birds.
A toast to our new riders. The three of you are not of noble birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now. I have entrusted you with a power only few have known, and I charge you to take it up with fealty. Serve me well, and I will make you knights of the realm.
What do you think of that, boys? We'll be knights, just like that.
We will not fail you, my queen.
What must we do?
I had thought the mere fact of you might stay the enemy's hand, but Lord Corlys is right. We must strike while we have the advantage, and end this war. Learn your beasts and your commands. You will fly in 2 days' time.
2 days?
The strongholds of the user, Old Town and Lannisport, and their armies, all must be subdued. Alone, without allies, you will have no choice but to surrender.
You wish for us to kill innocent?
And so many.
It is hard, but it cannot be helped.
Yeah.
We must break the will of our enemy, or more will die in a struggle that stretches on without end.
What about Vhagar?
She is fearsome, but she is one dragon. The Prince Regent cannot defend against all of us.
I'll take him on myself. Silverwing's a go as she is. We're afraid of nothing. Even if you are.
There will be time enough to see which one of us is a coward.
I said more of these little birds.
A knight will comport himself with grace at the Queen's table.
Best make me a knight then.
You forget yourself, friend.
Sense of humor do you all good.
Ah, she's so annoying. I would just take his dragon away from him.
There is a message from Harrenhal, Your Grace.
Oh, the betrayal message. Well, she wasn't going to read it with
Daemon?
Everyone.
The Castellan, Sir Simon Strong. Daemon has raised his army, but Sir Simon fears treachery.
I will not allow it. Adam, come with me.
Adam?
Thank you. Birds.
Got the bloody birds. Oh, let's read.
Do you never sleep, witch?
I'm going to the God's Wood.
Is that a fiend?
When you came here, you were a closed fist. You wished to bend the world to your will. But you've discovered, I think, that this world will not be governed. There are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff?
I'm no longer inclined to.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Do you wish then to learn what is given to you? All your life you have sought to command your own fate. But today you are ready.
Ah. He's reaching. No way! Isn't it? What? It's there. Are these? Is that Daenerys? What? How is he seeing that? That's insane! Oh my god! It was all shot from Game of Thrones. Ow! Wait, it won't be her. Is it? Oh my god, I thought it would be Daenerys.
All a story. And you're but one part in it. You know your part. You know what you must do.
Sister.
Oh no.
We share the same blood, you and I.
Was he hinting, giving hints to Daemon? Because she's psychic a bit?
But in a time like this, when the good of the realm depends on us, our mother is not a dragon rider. She cannot understand that you and I have a truer call to heed.
You do, maybe.
Come with me.
I think she does a stuff of her own.
Harrenhal.
Kind of pie.
We will lay waste to Daemon and his army. Let our enemies see that we will answer outrage with outrage.
And if I refuse, will you burn me as you did Aegon?
That is a lie.
I saw it. You burned him, and you let him fall.
That's dangerous to reveal that to him.
What you say is treason.
Aegon will be king again. He's yet to see victory. He sits on a wooden throne, and you'll be dead.
Oh.
You were swallowed up in the god's eye, and you were never seen again.
Do you think this is an actual prophecy?
It wouldn't change anything.
Gosh, she's good. That white dragon is sleepy. Doesn't want to train. She even has a golden saddle. Fancy. Shaped as a crown, so it seems. Oh! He's gonna spill all the tea on Damon, I bet.
I am the Castellan Sir Simon Strong, Your Grace. Welcome to Harrenhal, my queen. I did not think to see you here yourself.
Message gave me much concern.
Yes, I must admit I had reason to fear. But come see for yourself.
What is Damon doing? Isn't it dangerous for her to be there? Do you think he's gonna wear some crown, or do you think he's gonna do a Daenerys cosplay?
I wasn't expecting you.
It seems rather a lapse in foresight. I see you have done well here.
They are sworn to me, and not a moment too soon.
And to whom are you sworn?
Oh my god, I really don't know what he's gonna say. But like all the hints.
The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. That's a relief. But like the brother and the...
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra.
And even Daenerys.
First of her name, protector of the realm. I am meant to serve you, and all of these with me. Until death, or the end of our story.
Gem Rise. Ha! He looks stupid now. Wow, he might be hanged for what he did. It's like, oh.
Ine arli kridruchas separ morjulias.
Nuki koston dawor. Silutan. My queen.
Man, but I hate that because Mysaria is waiting at home. Yeah, there's a bigger fish to fry for Rhaenyra.
One of us who falls, 100 of them. There will be no mercy. We fight for our queen.
Now he's making motivational speeches. Bros in the back like, ah. But that turned her on, sadly.
You sent for me, Lord Hand. Gulls are flying low today. The weather will change. Already the storm sails. I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate. Have I been remiss in my duties? You've done what is asked of you, and more.
I love it when he calls him his first mate.
Silent. And the men find you distant. You cannot lead if you do not inspire. You have been given a position to which all who serve here aspire.
Forgive me, my lord. I will endeavor to improve myself.
I am trying to help you.
You want to help me? Is this the help you offer after all these years? A reminder to be grateful.
I mean no offense. You may go.
Do you know what it was like for us? To grow up fatherless? To be sneered upon as bastards? Never sure of the bread to feed us? Do you know what hunger does to a boy? What grief does? Or shame?
You are dismissed.
I thought fish in the market from cold dawn until sunset. And I watched the man beside me walk past with his son and heir, with the fur around his shoulders, choosing sweetmeats to eat after supper by the fire. And now that boy is dead, and his sister before him, and the heir that took his place. And now you remember I live. Now you wish to suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favor. I am an honorable man, and I will serve you because I must. But if it is all the same, I will decline any offers of help. If I survive this war, I'll continue as I began. Alone.
Wow, when he was silent, then he was silent, but when he started talking, he really said it all, huh? I swear the girl's been running on meadows this entire episode. Oh. Oh, a romantic sunset.
No one else would dream of.
Oh.
And you have been rewarded.
Oh.
The gods favor you. They put the means to victory in your hands.
To claim it, I must strike. And in striking, I doom thousands to their deaths. I do not believe my father would have wished this.
He left you with no choice. Be strong. You know you are just. You must not let the realm fall to those who care for power more than peace. You must prevail.
And who pays the price?
Guys, when are you ever going to discuss the kiss? Hey? God, that was it? No! That's absolutely tragic.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
I had to see you.
What? No way!
Who knows?
None save my protector. He laid down his sword at your gate.
The soldiers are like...
I've been, I think, mistaken.
Oh my god! Amazing!
In what?
I was raised to believe there was an order to things. That there was security in following the path laid out for us. I resented you, I think, for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted.
This has to finish with a love confession.
I did not know what I wanted. I knew only what was expected of me.
Why have you come here?
Because I lost my way. Or rather, it was taken from me. All those I put my faith in, my husband, my father, my lover, my son.
The incorruptible queen sullies herself with a lover.
She was like, oh.
You yourself have done. Your father died. I took comfort with another. I too have desires.
Yes, but you alone made virtue your banner.
And I clung to it. In defiance of you, I think, who so disdained it. I have been alone of late. I walked outside the walls of the city and I felt a weight lifted from me.
How lovely for you.
I thought for the first time...
Stop!
...what I would choose. If not for the duty I put before all else.
No need to be cynical, Rhaenyra.
You cast your son down and rule alone.
No, I do not wish to rule, I wish to live. To be free of all this endless plotting and striving. I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
He wants to move in with Rhaenyra.
It's too late, Alicent. You said it yourself. Blood has been shed. Cities burned. Armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Oh, the arrogance of blaming me, as if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted.
Oh, go then. Leave us behind, as you say. Wander in the wilderness. What has it got to do with me? Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
Oh, she's anxious.
He never stopped loving your mother, you know. He was very fond of me, and I of him, but she was the vision that sustained him.
During the air.
Even after she herself had slipped from his grasp, it was his love for her that kept him resolute in his choice of her.
And yet you believe he wavered at the end. Why have you come here?
Aemon will soon fly to join Cole in the Riverlands. When he's gone, Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror.
I don't think so.
Already you have the stronger hand. Once you take the throne, this senseless war must end.
What of Aegon?
He's broken beyond recognition. He has many faults, but he still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee.
No! Still, you defend him. Still, you imagine you can have all you want without paying too high a price. A price I have no choice but to pay.
Is to set things right.
If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition. I must take Aegon's head. And I have to do it for all to see. You know this. However you may try to evade it, you know this.
Man, I really like it that they're still trying, though.
Choose. Will you shrink from what you set out to do, or will you see it through and make your sacrifice? A son for a son.
Didn't we already trade sons? She agreed. God damn. She's actually sacrificing Aegon. Wow. Good thing that Aegon is actually running at the moment.
You're much changed.
Let us be done with this. Please.
And what do I do with you now?
You let me go. To do what I promised. Then you fly to the Red Keep in 3 days' time and you take your throne. Or you take me for a liar. I have neither weapon nor armor. My life itself is forfeit. I cast myself on the mercy of a friend who once loved me.
Oh.
History will paint you a villain. A cold queen, grasping for power and then defeated.
Let them think what they must. I am at last myself. With no ambition greater than to walk where I please and to breathe the open air. To die unremarked and unnoticed. And be free.
You speak as if from a distant dream.
Come with me.
Oh.
My part is here, whether I will or no.
What did she just propose?
It's decided for me long ago.
Can you guys hug it out at least? No, honestly, like, some of these peasants, they were just given dragons randomly, and the poor girl's been running for an hour now. The Starks, the Lannisters. Oh, the music, the shit. From Game of Thrones. Did they settle on the children's situation? That's a fierce beast. Oh. Who's that? Oh, why is he captured? He is running. Ah, so cinematic. Oh, they really set terms for the next season, huh? I really thought that majority of that conflict would still happen sort of this season. Like, I thought that we would see more dragon fights, although I really can't complain because the ones that we have seen have been amazing, and it was just dragons fighting. It was most of all dragon riders fighting with all the plots and like all the twists and turns of the situation, so I can't really complain because it's been amazing. And like I said, something that Game of Thrones could never do, because they just had 3 medium-sized dragons, and here we have the greatest that ever came to be, I suppose, or maybe there are some bigger ones, but still one of the biggest ones there. But they totally showed us what's out there. I mean, for those of you who have read the book, I'm still sort of on edge because like I do have some of the books that they were released, like you can see the World of Ice and Fire, and I'm sure there's info there about Targaryens, but I'd rather not spoil myself, so I'm just sort of staying away from the Blood and Fire book. Maybe I will still read it because I guess we'll have to wait a couple of years again. But yeah, then again, I'm very curious where that's gonna go. I sort of feel like Helena maybe was right, being, you know, sort of a psychic as she is, that Aegon will be on the throne. And I think Rhaenyra will sort of just enter King's Landing and claim the throne. Helena's arc has been amazing. I really like how they went from friends to resentment, naturally so, because, you know, one of them married the other one's father, to being like very cold, very distant, and to being false, and then to coming to terms sort of. So they were sort of finding common ground. That's been nice. I enjoyed this season more than I enjoyed season 1. In season 1 there were some time jumps and they were expecting me to care for characters too soon, and I felt like they were trying to copy Game of Thrones too much and it wasn't really working. Now this season 2, it's not as good as Game of Thrones. I don't think the show will ever beat and reach that level, but it's still its own thing in a way, so I do appreciate it, especially by the end. It feels like they found their language. Too bad that Rhaenyra didn't end up with Miss Arya, though they did share that nice sunset together, and I did sort of expect that we wouldn't really spend too much time with them, being it's a finale, but I also thought for a finale that we would have more of these fights, more of these conflicts unravel. But I did the sort of tied up the loose ends here and set up a wonderful scenario for the next season, so I'll be eagerly waiting. And it's been actually fun reacting to these. I think it's been maybe more fun since I've been sort of watching it with you guys, so that made the show more fun for me, if that makes sense, because I have been enjoying it more. Thank you so much for watching. If you have, I really appreciate it. There are unedited episodes on Patreon. I really appreciate every bit of tip, it does help, and I'll see you soon with something else. Maybe Squid Game? I don't know, we'll see. Stay safe guys, bye!